theme music.
Stop. What are you... That's literally not even our theme.
Yes, it is.
That's not our theme at all.
Here's
That's
the
what I
actual
hear
in my ear.
Here's the
Compare what I just did to what you're about to hear right now. I mean...
Yeah, if it's not good, I can cut it.
Just like everything. What a timely discussion. Because we're here to introduce the cut episode. And I just said, well, you can cut it if it's not funny. Like she does to practically everything I say.
Look.
That's not true. That's so not true. I don't want you guys to think that we aren't really genuine, because she just cuts out stupid hiccups and coughs and things.
Here's the funny thing, though. I feel like maybe I do cut a lot of what you say, because a lot of what's in this episode is you.
Of course it is.
Like, when I was going through my notes after I went through all the cuts, I was like, a lot of these start with Mary. And very little of them say Hailey.
I think what it probably is that I get off track more easily than you do. So I really think that's why a lot of what I say is... I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
And say that it's probably because I do tend to go off topic. And then you have to be like, okay, how are we going to segue into the next topic that you wanted to discuss? Come on, get back with the program. What are you even talking about right now? I have to cut all of this.
Basically.
So, but we really do most of the stuff stays in, I think. You don't cut like a super huge amount of it.
We generally record about an hour or so.
Yeah.
And generally the episodes are somewhere around like 45 minutes.
As you heard the other day, there's a big chunk in the beginning typically that gets cut because she likes to turn the microphone on too soon.
Well,
too soon.
We get fun stuff out of it.
I guess. But anyway, so this whole episode is basically me going off topic. And I'm funny all the time, even when I'm off topic, I guess.
Wow.
That was a joke, too. Wow, it was really loud.
I mean, it was.
But really not that much more. So look at, well, yeah, okay, fine.
This is also a lot of what gets cut, and that I didn't put in this episode is us going, oh, look at those levels. That's not good.
That's not good.
That's going to have to be fixed in editing.
Modulate our tones.
So, in case you haven't noticed, this episode's a little bit different.
You're getting a lot of that lately. This is the second time now I've been like, it's a little different. But really, this is legit because we're taking a break, guys.
Whoa.
We're going to take a week off from recording.
One whole week.
I know, right? One whole week where we don't record. But it's so we can have Christmas. And you have Christmas, too. And so this is our Christmas gift to you.
Yeah.
Delicious little bits of cutlets. Cutlet bits. But before we get to the cuts, I have one thing I wanted to share. It being Christmas when this airs, it will be Christmas Day.
Yes.
That's another reason why, like, who's going to really listen to this on Christmas Day? You guys are all busy with your own stuff. I hope you're listening. If you are, you should, like, tweet us or Facebook us or tell us in some way that you like to listen to the show. Encouragement is important. Email us, too, you know. Anyway, it's Christmas, and so I was going to share this story. One thing that I forgot to mention and talk about during our Christmas episode that we did for last week, right, was how I found out that Santa Claus isn't real. And Haley's like, how is this going to be funny if it's so traumatic? But let me assure you, it is. It is funny. Okay, so everyone who knows me knows, but I don't know if I've really talked a lot about it on the show, but I am the oldest child in my family. And Christmas morning, my parents, they had a walk-in closet. I should back up. It's not Christmas morning right now. I'm not in my parents' closet on Christmas morning. That is not what happened. I snuck in my parents' closet several weeks before Christmas, right? Because I'm a sneaky sneakerson. I mean, and also I was looking for presents because I had one year I found my presents. Well,
cut this, Haley. Cut all of this. Oh, but don't because it's the cut episode.
1 year.
Get your shit together.
That was years later, but I just had a flash of finding it in the exercise room closet, all the things. I just have, like, a memory of, like, finding other gifts, and I had to be like, nope, that's not the gifts. We didn't have the exercise closet yet. This was before.
Get your life together.
So way before that. This was a different house, and your parents just had a teeny tiny walk-in closet instead of the monstrous room my mom called her closet.
Wow.
In our new house. Our new house was a big upgrade. Anyway, back to their teeny tiny walk-in closet.
This is all of what normally gets cut. This is it.
This is what Tuna complains about, too. Is that I remember one time I was talking for like 15 minutes.
Stop it! This is another tangent! Do you see what you're doing right now?
I'm going to quick tell you this little line.
Oh my god.
And I was talking for like 15 minutes, and he goes, okay, so you went to the grocery store and then you went to the bank?
Yep.
And I was like, oh my god, stop it! You're so rude! And he's like, that's all you've told me.
Yep.
So anyway, back to all I've told you. Is that I found out Santa Claus wasn't real. My parents had a small walk-in closet in our first childhood house in New Jersey. So I go in their closet about 2 weeks before Christmas, and I see a drum set in a box.
Okay.
And it's up on their shelf, but there's a photo on the box. It's one of those, you know.
Sure.
There's a picture of the drum set on the box, and I'm thinking, cool, someone's getting a drum set.
Huh.
It's not for me. Actually, I thought something like, that's going to be loud. Whoever it's for. I have 2 younger brothers, so at the time I think it was pretty obvious to me that it was going to be my next closest sibling. But anyway, so fast forward to Christmas Day.
Oh good, we're fast forwarding.
Santa Claus brings the drum set.
Oh.
And I looked at my mom and I looked at my dad, and I mean, I remember this as like my whole world collapsing. Like everything that I had ever believed to be true was challenged in that very moment. All of a sudden, all kinds of other things were starting to make sense to me. Like, wait a minute. Wait a gosh darn minute. That's why you said I couldn't change what doll I wanted from Santa the night before. That's why it's always in your handwriting on the packages. That's why asking you is how I get stuff from Santa. That's why Santa never replied to the secret letter I sent him. Yeah, because Santa wasn't real. Santa wasn't real. And it was that damn drum set. So I just wanted to share that because parents, if you're going to hide a very large, unwrapped gift in your closet, just give it to them from you guys. Do not have Santa bring it. Someone saw that shiz. And now their world has ended. So, that was the story that I really was mad I didn't remember to tell.
Okay.
Because it's also a cautionary tale.
This is coming out on Christmas Day, so it's a little too late for them to hear your cautionary tale, but,
for next year.
For next year. Now you know.
Now you know.
Basically we just hope that you enjoy the rest of this. We might come back here and there in the middle of the episode just to kind of intro what's happening.
What the heck Mary did this time.
But that's about it this week.
That's it. But
enjoy this stuff.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry holidays, happy Kwanzaa, Festivus, happy days, happy every day, happy Christmas Day and holidays, and it's all pretty awesome. Yeah. Did we even do what we're louder than ever? And we
no.
Jesus, this is gonna be embarrassing, isn't it? This is gonna be embarrassing.
I think we are all going to like it a lot, and you might like it later in life.
Oh, sure. Oh, really? This is a mock Mary. Mock Mary. Merry mock Christmas. Mock Merry Christmas. Mock Merry Christmas.
Oh,
Merry thanks.
Christmas.
Mock Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Hi. Welcome to Louder Than Ever. I'm Mary.
I'm Hailey.
And we are 2 Gemini Ravenclaws who laugh at their own podcast. Can I start over? That was horrible.
I guess.
I might as well just start over again. Hi, welcome back to Louder Than Ever. I'm Mary.
I'm Hailey.
And we are two Gemini Ravenclaws who...
Okay.
You want to do it?
Nope, you can do it. Hi, welcome back to...
Oh, I'm
you
sorry.
are so rude!
I'm sorry,
Oh my
I'm so
god!
excited. I just... Okay, let's go.
Really?
Okay, I won't do that anymore, I promise. I promise I'll be a good girl.
Oh,
Jesus, it's not my fault.
cheese and rice.
Cheese and rice. Been so good.
Advil for tooth pain would have been so good.
No, Advil for tooth pain is like putting a Band-Aid on a gaping flesh wound down to the bone. Like, here we go, one Band-Aid.
No.
It's plenty. It works great.
This is fine.
This is just...
This is fine.
Your tooth hurts?
Everything is fine.
Take some Advil. Well, why don't you go fuck yourself and use a shoe in a hurricane and tell me how you feel? No.
Bad news.
Bad news bears.
Oh my god. Okay.
For whatever reason.
What the fuck do we have in common today?
Oh my god. We both went to the fair.
We did.
Oh, right. I don't know what else we
You can
have.
start this one.
Then I want a funnier one.
Oh.
If you were going to say it was...
You are so fucking rude. Look, I'm in pain.
I'm in pain too.
That's what we have in common.
Mouth. There we go. There we go. All right. Hello. Welcome to Louder Than Ever. I'm Mary.
I'm Hailey.
And we are two Gemini Ravenclaws in intense and horrible pain who have nothing else in common.
Literally.
Damn it.
Us again.
Yeah, this time we just wanted to briefly let you know that here we're discussing a theme. I came up with this theme idea pretty early on. I think
before we even ever recorded an episode.
Yeah, I wanted to do this, but it turns out that so far we have not come up with enough topics to make this funny for as long as it needs to be funny. But but we wanted to do a fat-themed episode because if you haven't seen our cartoon, we're both
not thin.
Yeah, we're not thin. We've definitely got some junk in all the places, you know. They're talking about, like, the badonkadonk. That's us. We've got the badonkadonk. So we were talking about making a whole episode around it, though, and I don't know that it would be funny. But this little bit of us
funny.
talking about it is pretty funny. So
We think it's funny.
here you go. I'm going to be fat forever. Don't worry. Look at my body. Look at my bones.
Fat forever. That's what we're calling that episode.
You can't.
Look at my body. Look at my bones.
No, I went to the doctor once, and he was like, your hip bones are like a size 8 pants. Please stop worrying about
pants.
what size you are and just try to be healthy.
Bones are size 8 pants.
Well, that's
interesting, doctor. Why am I not a size 8 then? Please explain to me what's happened.
Just saying underneath all of the other stuff, the bones are a size 8.
I'll cut all of this into the fat people episode.
Because I'm eating cheese.
Cheese.
Hold on.
And he has cheese.
Cheese is... And I don't need to eat all this.
I don't need to eat all this as she references the fruit. The only good thing on the plate.
That's true.
I will eat all the beef stick, but I ate it too fast. I need to savor it. And I will eat all the cheese, but I don't need to eat all this fruit.
Maybe we'll just have to skip it for this week because there ain't good anything. I didn't have any guilty pleasures except all the boys.
All the boys.
Oh, I was so boy crazy. That was my guilty pleasure. Boys, boys, boys.
So many boys.
So many boys.
All the boys.
Are you recording this?
Yeah, I'm fucking recording this.
Okay.
Why is that at all surprising to you? This is how I do.
Well, this next one's a little awkward. And I said, we should probably say something first.
Mary's dad, don't listen to this next one.
This is something you might not want to hear, Pops. Just fast forward a little bit. That's the first time I've said anything to my dad on an episode. Hi, my dad started listening. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Mary's dad.
It'll probably take a million years for you to get to this episode because he started when we already had like 24, and I mean, ain't nobody got time for that, right?
No.
So he started at the beginning too, and I was like, well, it's going to take you a long time.
All right, well.
I expect to hear from you about this shout out mid-May or so. Hey, Dad.
Skip ahead.
Don't listen to this next part.
Everyone else enjoy.
Enjoy me eating food during the episodes. That's a lot of what the cutting is, though.
It's true.
Is me eating.
Yeah.
I love eating food, in case you couldn't tell by my cartoon. So here's a little more for you. Hailey was getting kind of pissed off about it, I think. I think she was starting to get really irritated that I kept eating food and made editing harder for her, so she's getting a little hostile, as you'll see in this next example. Getting a little hostile.
You're going to be performing fellatio on that sucker for the entire episode, or what's the plan here?
I am much better at suckers than I am at fellatio. Just saying.
Oh my God. Where's Tuna?
He's already seen this.
Okay. Like, I feel like this is being wasted on me.
He knows all about this. And he agrees with me. I'm better at suckers. What? Every time we do a episode. Okay. Well.
What's a episode?
An episode without structure or content preparation.
Oh.
Riffing it, as you call it, or whatever it is. Winging it.
We're riffing it.
We're winging it. I
That
really
too.
need more beer. Okay. I should still do that. It's not too late. All I have to do is text him and be like, bring down vodka. Hold, please. Oh,
We
sending
are
that to
holding.
my dad.
The listeners and I are holding.
Could you
Bring
please
down the drinks.
bring down a vodka cranberry with ice in it? Ice and a straw in a in an ET glass.
Are you fucking serious? In an ET glass.
Just so he knows what
Hold
size.
the cranberry.
to
Let's
know-
get her real hammered.
No, he can't hold the cranberry.
Vodka cranberry. Hold the
If
cranberry.
it doesn't bother you too much,
Okay.
might be to your advantage later.
Wow.
Whatever. We're due
Might
for
be to the sucker's advantage later.
The sucker enjoys the hell out of what I do
Out of
to
you
it.
killing it.
Just for that, I'm.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, you sure told me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make those sounds into the microphone, because you know that's going into a cut episode.
Instagram my leggings. They're amazing.
Uh-huh.
They're always amazing.
Those LuLaRoe folks, they love us.
I wish they hate us.
Oh!
They're like Mormon. So they.
I meant the people that like LuLaRoe, not like the actual LuLaRoe
like the
people.
company, because the
I
company.
know some real nice Mormons.
I know nice Mormons too, but I don't think that they would.
I'm
really
related
like,
to some.
Do you think they would really like our podcast though?
I think so, maybe just because I'm on it. But
Oh well, really, you make up for a lot of stuff then. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to imply. I don't know. I just thought they wouldn't like us. I guess I think Catholics wouldn't like us. I'm a Satanist. I think everyone doesn't like me. It's true.
that's not because you're a Satanist. Mary.
Excuse me. I highly object to your statements.
Oh my god.
You're being rude.
That's just kind of who I am as a person.
Truth.
So,
So true. Sorry, but you're right.
I'm a real good editor.
Yeah, you're real good at ending yourself. Meanwhile, I'm like...
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Totally legit and fair.
I'm not a sir.
Doesn't matter. It's a
You
expression.
need to respect my gender identity.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Does that make you feel better, ma'am?
It makes me feel better than sir.
Well. Miss.
Well. Miss.
How can I help you, miss?
Ms.
See, I get upset when they start calling me ma'am. They haven't really done that yet. I still get miss most of the time.
Do you?
If I get anything. Usually they know my name because I've been chatty ridiculously over much.
They're like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mary.
that girl. They don't need to call me ma'am. They're just like, ha 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 ha, have a good day, oh man. That's more how I leave.
That's
things.
how that happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do enjoy interacting.
I think it's probably more
strangers.
like, oh yeah, there's Mary.
Oh, there's that girl.
There's Mary. I know her.
Yeah, you remember her from that one time she came in here and wouldn't stop talking about cheese. She spent like 20 minutes talking to me about cheese. I couldn't believe it. She had a lot to say about cheese. Or Pyrex.
You must have been really busy that day, if only,
only 20 minutes I had to
do.
devote to cheese. Well, the people I talk to the most are the thrift store employees because it's worth building a rapport with them. If they know you and know what you like, all of a sudden they'll be like, hey, did you see this? When they're unstocking things, they'll bring it over to you.
Oh.
Or
like this.
Oh, I
talked about
unpacked
cheese
something
for 20 minutes. I have a ceramic cheese here.
No, well, it wasn't a good example. The cheese
okay.
was the deli counter. Obviously, it wasn't the thrift store. I'm topical. I'm relevant and topical with my banter with strangers. You know. Okay, I said we have to record an intro to this one because first of all, it's sort of awkward the way it starts. I'm doing the police report bit.
Yeah.
And Hailey I don't know if you understand, but when you're reading the police report, I do it in such a way that I had actually made a mistake and read the entire address, which I don't normally do. Mm-hmm. And so I thought you were interrupting me maybe about the address or something. I had already put in my mind that like I had done something incorrectly, and then she was like, huh, and I was like, what? What's the matter? It comes off like she's not allowed to talk though.
Uh-huh. Well, this is my life.
You are allowed to talk.
Becky knows.
Becky knows.
Becky knows the truth.
Becky likes both of us equally. She loves both of us equally, just like parents.
Uh-huh.
Just like Santa. Loves everyone equally. No. But I just wanted to say, like, I was reading the police reports, which is one of my favorite bits, but I was definitely into the reading and she...
And into herself. Just like every other day.
You know, it's not a bad thing to be self-aware, and I refuse to let you shame me.
You're a great Satanist.
I know I am. Thank you.
I meant that. That was a genuine compliment. You don't have to get so feisty.
I just feel like all of a sudden my religion is being bandied about.
Nope.
Quite a bit. Although it does have something to do with this particular incident as well, because I enjoy reading these things, but they sort of... I don't prepare to do it. I read it, but I don't actually, like, sit and practice and read it out loud either. So I also thought perhaps I had made an error.
No.
In reading. So there were multiple reasons. But anyway, I'm not as bitchy as this makes me sound, I guess, is the point of me being like, we need to record an intro to this one. This one isn't flattering in content. I need to spin it.
Okay.
Spun. An employee of a contractor reported a burglary at a model home in the 6800 block of 151st Street, in which the suspect broke... Was I not supposed to...
No, I was just saying,
You're, like, interrupting my... No, it just confused me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, you were totally allowed to talk. Please.
No, that's right. I forgot. This is Mary talking and Hailey laughing at appropriate selected time.
I thought you had a question. I'm sorry. I'll happily.
All right. What in the world is happening up there?
She's playing with blocks. What do you want me to do? I have children.
Noodle.
I'm taking the fish's oxygen away. Now I also have to take away Noodle's joy. I see. I see.
Like a freaking hailstorm.
I'm going to contact my husband.
Tuna.
Via telephone. Since I'm way too lazy. Let's just put this on speaker. This might be funny.
We have an exclusive.
Hello, Tuna.
Hello?
Hello, dear. Guess what's going on right above the Dennerman Home Studios right now?
A freaking hailstorm.
A hailstorm of blocks.
What, there's a hailstorm of blocks going on while you guys are trying to do a podcast?
Yes. Yes.
Believe it or not, it's crazy.
Yes, you're live on tape too, so please restrain yourself.
Right, because we don't say anything bad.
Oh, that little devil.
Noodle.
Noodle.
Okay.
Do you hear her sadness? Down white.
Bye.
Bye. Did you hear the anguish you caused my
I
child?
was just saying maybe bring the blocks to the living room.
No, why?
Why?
And then there they go again. So,
Oh, poor
like, you
Noodle.
know. Oh.
Well, you're just, really ensuring that they're not going to be hooligans and ruffians.
That's right, and that's what I'm trying to avoid.
Right.
So,
like the clowns.
excellent segue.
I'm gonna cut the
Okay. Oh, you're gonna cut your See, mine always has managed to
because you don't pause in between. You go, so I can't cut.
I have heard myself pause and then and then pause, and all that's still in there, even though I clearly gave you. I can't complain because I don't do the editing, right? How are you going to feel when I'm like, okay, my turn? Guess what? I'm not editing out any of your hms and has.
I would probably be really grateful at first. And then, not because you didn't edit out my hums and ahs, but because, I just didn't like your editing style, period. Would be like, no, give it back to me. I can't.
I forget how much I snort. I snort so much on the show. It's embarrassing. I need to stop listening to it because...
Oh, sad!
Well, I just can't stand to listen to my snorts. And then I think about them and then I don't laugh too hard in case I might snort. It's just so silly.
Oh.
That's part of my personality, apparently. I snort
sad.
when I laugh. Well, it's one of those things where you don't listen to yourself very often, so... I feel like now
to us every
well,
week.
I know, but I didn't before we started doing this. I didn't,
Sure.
So I didn't realize how much I snorted when I
Mary's
laughed.
a snorter.
Just a little bit. It's sort of cute, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So. Yeah. After that conversation, actually, I started picking up on the whole "cut it, Hailey, cut it" thing, and I started telling Hailey to cut things when Hailey was sitting right next to me. But in a really loud and obnoxious kind of way. Because you have to be... Our cadence is usually so pleasant and wonderful that in order to get Hailey's attention during editing, you have to yell, "Cut that, Hailey!"
Sometimes I zone out. I'm like, I was here for this conversation. It's fine. Just let it go. And then I don't notice things.
The only thing that ever bothered me that you left in was one time I accidentally said my child's real name.
Oh, yeah.
And that made it in the episode. And then I was like,
I fixed it?
You did, but you did, and I didn't feel bad about being like, that needs to be fixed, soonish.
Now.
Please, that's my... Not that I guess it would be that hard to figure it out, probably, but we still don't say them out of respect for all the people.
Right.
I think once you come on the show, though, I feel like maybe we could use your real name then, but we did with, Matt.
And Trexler.
Not Tuna.
No, but Tuna's had a code name since
the beginning.
One,
and he it is kind of funny. I had one of my friends tell me I think about him as Tuna, not even his real name. And then they see him in person. They're like, oh yeah, Tuna. Real name. So we started talking to Hailey to cut things.
Yeah. A lot of the episodes now turn into us going, "Cut that, Hailey.
Cut that, Hailey.
Cut that.
Cut that.
You need to cut all of that. It wasn't funny."
Yeah. Sometimes it's just no, that did not work.
No.
Wow.
Or, wow. Mary's coughing again. Cut that, Hailey.
We filmed a couple... Filmed. Wow. Well, there you go.
Filmed.
We recorded a couple times when I wasn't feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had some allergies, and then I got a cold, and it was sort of...
Yes.
A pain in the ass.
A lot of snot was
a lot
cut.
of snot, a lot of snotting, a lot of
much
tissues.
snot.
So, but that's... Yeah. I have to pee. So.
Enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy. I'm going to go pee.
You stay here, though.
You stay here and listen to this next little bit.
Cut that, Hailey. If you're listening, cut that. Cut all of that.
She is listening. Don't start talking to yourself in the third person. That's weird. I vote no.
I need to get my own attention. Sometimes I zone out a little bit when I'm editing. That's how mistakes happen.
Okay.
Or how not funny stuff makes it in.
Okay, go cut that, Hailey.
Like the entire last episode.
There wasn't anything I could do about the last episode.
There really wasn't.
It was.
There was nothing you could do. Of course not, because you don't edit.
I mean, during the episode,
do.
I can't just carry every episode. You have to come prepared. I'm just kidding. Oh my god,
You came
of course.
with nothing also.
I know, but I never do that, and that's why we never have shitty episodes. Well, I never come with nothing. I usually have at least a little something.
I am highly offended.
No. I don't mean it in an offensive way. I'm more than happy to carry a little bit extra because you do all the editing, which is carrying a lot extra. So,
Oh my god.
I mean,
Okay.
it's definitely not a crack at you. Definitely not. One who lives in glass houses should not throw stones. If I start accusing you of not doing enough, I'm in trouble.
Cut it. Cut it, Hailey.
Oh, like
Pay attention. Cut it.
You can't not hear that. I feel like you can't not hear that.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. There's going to be a lot of snot cutting in this episode.
Yep.
We're going to have to factor that in when we're wrapping it up. You're like, oh wait, there's like 5 minutes of snot in there.
That's true.
So now I need to find it on my new phone.
Cut this, Hailey. Cut all of this. This is boring. We're just searching for an email. Cut.
You know, if you didn't interrupt me to cut, we might actually be funny.
While you're searching for an email?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do you have to say that's funny?
I'm pretty silly.
I'll leave it in now.
No.
See? You weren't going to be
time,
funny.
This time, you can't just put that kind of pressure on me.
I need you to be funny now, Mary. Now.
Oh, damn it. None of my email is set up.
Here, I have the email on my super fast iPhone that has everything set up already.
You know, I couldn't get the new one.
Mer.
Alright, I'm turning off my phone.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh, what? What? Hold up the train,
Look,
guys. What?
I was thrown off because I arrived at your home to find no one was here.
I'm sorry. I really
When
was.
I arrived at the pre-approved time, I had received no notice that time had changed.
It hadn't.
But it had.
But listen.
But it had. Like, at 10:55, you knew you weren't going to be here at 11.
I know, but by that point, it's too late. You've already left. I just gotta hope you're running a little
You
late.
could
and I
have.
might
You
beat
could have.
you
could have still texted me, and I could have swung over and gotten a real coffee instead of just an energy drink, or I could have.
I'm so sorry.
I could have done something.
I apologize profusely. I really didn't know what time it was. I was so stressed because Tuna and I went to Costco this morning to return a television. I helped Tuna put it in his car, and he was like, all right, we're ready to go. And I was like, okay, let's go. Got in the car, left. Get all the way there, stand in line, get to the front of the line with the TV that I've now explained to 5 people that, yes, I cut a door and windows in it so that Noodle could pretend it was a house. And then we had to return the TV. It had been colored with markers, and everyone in line is commenting as they're walking by oh, how cute, you made a house. Yes, we did. We made a house. Yes. Then we had to return the defective television. Yes. It's embarrassing. Yes. So, get to the front of the line, and he's like, okay, great, we're going to check this. Are all the cords and remote and everything in there? And the guy's looking at it. He's like, all right, you got all the cords and the remotes? And Tuna says, oh, yeah. The guy's like, really, where?
At home.
At home. Yeah, good job, Tuna. So I sat there and had a bratwurst because one of us had to stay with the television / playhouse of Noodles. And he came home and got it. But anyway, so what should have taken... We would have been home in plenty of time had this not occurred. And I was stressing, not even looking at my phone, eating a bratwurst, and then...
I'm failing at this miserably.
waiting patiently She's not even listening to me.
I am listening.
Uh-huh.
He didn't have the cords or the remote. You sat there and ate a bratwurst and claimed to have not been looking at your phone, but what were you doing there while waiting, except for looking at your phone? Like,
it was almost
I
dead.
wasn't going to call you on your bullshit, but since you claim I wasn't listening, what were you doing?
I like watching people.
That's
and I like,
bullshit.
I do, and I like eating my bratwurst. I was eating a bratwurst.
Really?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I don't
and
like
you
to
didn't,
sit...
in any of that time, happen to glance at your phone that you literally look at 24 fucking 7.
I was eating the bratwurst, but I suppose I could have texted you. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I already said I was sorry at the beginning.
Wildly inconsiderate.
I am.
I can't do this!
Did you want some help?
No.
Okay, well then I don't know what you want from me. I never do. What do we have in common? Very sticky.
Wow.
Very sticky liquor.
Once again, she's eating.
Hey, it should be fair. We were just listening to the question, deciding if we want to record anymore.
Well,
I wouldn't have been eating if we were recording. Like right
really?
now.
Because you're always eating when we're recording, Mary. That's literally not any different than any other week.
But this time we weren't recording when I was eating.
Oh. But now we are. And
Yeah,
you're still eating.
Now, I opened the Twizzlers. You can't put down a Twizzler.
For 5 seconds.
No.
And record an outro and just say goodbye to our loyal listeners and have a Merry Christmas and thank you for putting up with all of our bullshit cuts. We hope you liked it. You couldn't say that for 5 seconds and then finish your Twizzler?
Well, then we're going to record another episode, though. We're not done here. So, no. Because then you'll be bitching at me about eating food in the next episode instead of now. And frankly, this shit belongs in the cut episode.
It does.
So,
it's kismet.
yeah.
This is,
that's why I finished the Twizzlers. That and Twizzlers get hard in like milliseconds once they've been exposed to air, so.
Okay.
It was really a quality issue as well.
So,
geez, I have more than one reason. Are you satisfied yet?
No.
Never. Never. We just had a whole episode to prove
that Hailey's not satisfied.
Never satisfied.
Nope. Mm-mm.
So, anyway, yeah, we really do thank you for listening to us.
We do.
Especially those of you that listen all the way to the end. You're the number one fan.
3 of you.
This is just for you guys. We
Dad.
love you.
Hey, Tamra. And Joe from those movies, guys.
Those movies, guys? Is that... I thought it was those movie guys.
It is. I said it wrong. Those movie guys.
Go! You said something wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, leave that in. I dare you. I
Fine,
triple dog
I will.
dare you. Good!
He quoted a Christmas story, probably because it's the best Christmas movie ever. Happy Christmas, you guys. Bye.
It's a Wonderful Life.
No! I'm cutting that.
It's a Wonderful
I'm
Life.
cutting it.
It's a wonderful...
I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it. It's terrible. A Christmas Story is the best Christmas movie ever. Goodbye.
Cut that, Hailey. Cut that.